Okay, how's it going, YouTube? I just wanted to make a video to include myself in the mix. I don't know if I quite have 50, but more or less, I just wanted to show you some of my keys and some of my gems. Not too many keys, but I got, some that I consider gems. So let me get started because I only have 10 minutes because I'm a beginner at this still. Let me show you this right here, Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Iconic book. Took me a while to get the Mylar that would fit it. But yeah, man, Neil Adams cover, pretty badass. Superman versus Muhammad Ali, Treasury Edition. Let's see what I got here. My next iconic one would be, let's see if I can find it here. Bear with me. Is Iron Fist number 14. Yeah, man, first appearance of Sabretooth. Kind of underrated in the sense that, it's a major supervillain. And I should think it's just fetched for a lot more. But, yeah, number 14 is actually a 35-cent variant that's much more expensive. So, if this is 300, that's like 3,000. That's how rare it is. But, yeah, Iron Fist number 14, pretty good condition. All these are in pretty decent condition, I don't really go crazy, buck wild on the grading scale, but I'm happy to get a rare book, especially this day and age of digital stuff. Physical comic books are dying out. So we got Daredevil number 20. I found in my LCS back bin. Guy wasn't even tripping too much. I don't think I paid more than $6 or $7. Pretty good condition, for it being what it is. A 50-year-old book. Yeah. Number 12, pretty cool. Daredevil number 20. And I got Daredevil number 129 with the Man Bull, pretty cool. And I got Daredevil number 133 with Uri Geller, pretty cool. And then I got the some of the iconic Frank Miller one. I originally had 158 as a teenager. His first Frank Miller penciler with Duststalker on the cover. I think he did a story too, but this is the 167. I'm trying to get back on that. And there's 175 with the Elektra in it. Anything the Elektra in it is, so she's a hot character, so it's pretty pricey. 175. I think this is the death of her, so I'm not, that's not to sound morbid, but that's even better as far as price goes. Let me see here. Get you some more. I have my infamous Amazing Spider-Man run. I originally had 298 as a teenager when I was collecting. This is like my third comic book collection. But this is 312 starting back, with the Hobgoblin and the Green Goblin on the cover. Here's 314 with, I guess they get kicked out. They get evicted. Pretty cool story. Real life stuff. 318 with Scorpion. Tom McFarlane was one of my favorite artists as a kid, so that's why I had all these as a kid. He was real hot. The 320, the assassination plot with Paladin. 321 with Paladin and Silver Sable. My favorite artists as a kid were Todd McFarlane, Art Adams, and John Byrne. 322, still assassination plot. And 325, Red Skull, Captain America. And 328, he fights the Grey Hulk. Pretty brutal battle and bleeding and everything. I thought this would fetch for a lot more than it does. Not to say it's not, it's not super pricey, which I'm kind of surprised actually. And let's see here, I have some newer stuff I was getting was I try to get stuff for the artists. I love this art, and then the story wasn't too bad either. I didn't have 0 or 1, but I did get Harley Quinn number 2. And I expected to blow up even more because, she's in the Suicide Squad movie that's about to come out. So I'm expecting these to go through the roof any minute now. Harley Quinn number 3. That's why I put them in my life. Before I just had them around. I was just like, these are just some books I bought, my regular comic bag. Number 4. And I realized, I was like, hey, what are you doing? This, what's about to happen? She's about to blow up. And then I have some other cool ones here. Hulk number 199 with Doc Samson. Nice cool little Silver Age book. called Nova, number 7. These kind of took off after the Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything's a variant. I got this, not because it was a variant. I just thought it was cool. Back in the day, excuse me. Yeah, number 1, Ultimates 2, pretty tight. Oh, that was number 7 of Nova, by the way. And there's a New Avengers number 1 variant cover. I think this is number C. And New Avengers variant cover D variant. Director's cut. Those are kind of pricey. I do have 1, 2, and 3 regular. Astonishing X-Men number 5. This has always been a hot book ever since it first came out. I think it's because it has Kitty Pryde in it. It has more to do with the story. X-Men number 240 with Mr. Sinister and the Marauders. And then I have Witchblade number 77 and Tomb Raider number 1, both by Top Cow Image. My girlfriend at the time came with me to the my LCS, and that's what she picked out, and we split up. I kept the books. I love artists, the art. I'll never read the story if I can't get past the art. So that's first and foremost with me. Esau Ribic is one of my favorite artists. Thor number 1. Thor number 19. Thor is very good, and I love the art. Thor number 25, so I'm gonna get all in between. I got 119 and 25, so I just need to get all the rest of them in between. I first learned about him through he did a Loki miniseries, Esau Ribic did, and I was like, oh man, this guy's dope. And then that's number 3, that's number 4, and then pretty tight. And then he came out, came out and started doing the Thor series, and I was like, okay. And the story just happened to be great, so that was even a better plus. And then another one of my favorite artists out now is Adi Gronoff. He's an inspiration for Iron Man, the way you see him today, starting from Iron Man 1. This Iron Man number 1. This is the Extremist run. The storyline for Iron Man 3, actually, they didn't do it any justice. They took a few different storylines and combined them, which was why it was so bad. And they made Mandarin a punk. That's number 2. But I hear they're going to try to make number 3. I think they're going to try to save face and make Iron Man 4 and make Mandarin the badass that he is. But we'll see. That's number 4. Number 5. Pretty tight cover. I like that cover a lot. And then number 6. Pretty tight as well. And then they had I guess a little four-part miniseries run, drawn by Adi Gronoff again and Jon Favreau on the story. Iron Man Viva Las Vegas, Marvel Knights, but I didn't get the rest of them. I don't know why I didn't. I'm gonna be looking for them though, because it was a pretty cool story. Let me see how much time I got. Okay, I got about a minute or so left. A couple more. Thought this art was hot in this Guardians of the Galaxy, number 13. I'll probably wind up going and getting some more issues of that. The story was pretty cool too. Love the art in this. Number 1, Black Widow. Pretty dope. Dope story too. And I put this up because, actually this one, Superior Spider-Man number 30. It has a bonus book. It has Black Widow number 1 in it. And also, this Avengers number 27 has Invaders number 1. So I'm gonna wrap this up here because I'm almost at my 10-minute mark. I'll show you guys a few other ones. Punisher number 100, gold wing foil cover, giant sized, pretty tight. Doesn't go for much though. And then I have Marvel Young Guns 04. I told you guys I like the artists, and this has a lot of cool artists in here, like Cole Peel and stuff. So I'm gonna be making another one pretty shortly here, especially as I go along, show you guys the rest of my books, and just to keep you guys in a loop. Thanks for watching, and like my video, and follow me, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.